welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be doing a fantasy draft and seeing what would happen if the NFL restarted with the fantasy draft controlled all by the CPU. So I'm going to simulate my picks, but let's see if the Panthers can do good. And before we get into this, I just want to let you guys know the reason we haven't uploaded that much is because we've both been very busy. So we're going to try to get some more uploads out more consistently, and let's get into the fantasy draft, and I'll be simulating it, so I'll see you guys once it's over. And we'll see what all the teams got. And I'm not going to make any user picks. See you guys after. Hello guys, the fantasy draft just got finished simulating. And let's look at the team. Okay, so we're an 84 overall. So that's good. And we'll be doing 1 year simulation. And we'll start with the Panthers. Let's see. So we get Christian McCaffrey back. We get Jason Kelsey, Drew Brees. So now we have Drew Brees, Christian McCaffrey, Odell Beckham. That's a pretty good offensive start and a good center. Demario Davis from the Saints on defense. And we have Juju. This is a good offense so far. We have Earl Thomas, D4, Devontae Freeman, the former Falcon, I guess. I don't know why we need such a good backup running back. The former Panther, who's now an LA Charger, comes back. Trey Turner. We get Gerald Everett, Clay Matthews, Devin Bush. That's a good pickup. We have Daniel Jones as a backup. Surprised no one drafted him as a starter. And yeah, that's pretty much the team. Let's go to the next team, the Patriots. They get Lamar Jackson and Josh Jacobs. That's going to be a nice little 1-2 punch. They get Shaq Mason, Larry Tunsil, Portland Sutton as a wide receiver number 1. Jeffrey is a 2. Roquan Smith. This is a good Pats team. Like, could be a little bit better. Also, a former Giant and Panther, James Bradbury, because it's his first year in New York this year. Don Terry Poe in there. Adam Vinatieri now comes back, 47 years old. And then you guys can see the rest of the team here. And go to the Raiders. On the Las Vegas Raiders, we got Gilmore and Quentin Nelson. So 2 good players, very good. Cooper Kupp's over there. Desmond King, they have him at safety instead of corner. Okay, I guess they need a safety. Jared Cook comes back to Vegas. Robert Woods, Marcus Williams, Cameron Wake. Brian Burns, a former Panther, in there. The Panther in real life, but now former technically. And we got Teddy Bridgewater, who's also a former Panther now. We have Bruce Irvin. And you guys could just see the rest as I scroll through. If you guys want, you can just pause the video to look at the team fully. Rand, we have Travis Kelce, Chandler Jones from the Cardinals, Ezekiel Elliott, Devin McCourty, Byron Jones. Pretty good team so far. John Johnson. And then they have Tannehill as a quarterback. I'm just going to scroll through here, and if you guys miss someone, you could just pause and look at the video. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So I'd say a pretty good team, especially the big few, like best players. Ravens, they get Khalil Mack, Zach Martin, Derrick Henry, Pouncey, Hunter Henry, Everson Griffin, Jonathan Jones, John Brown. I'm just going to go through the rest so you guys can see. So I don't want this to take forever, but they do get Jeff Okudah. Alright. Mitchell Schwartz, Stephon Diggs, Justin Simmons, Casey Hayward, Canu Neal. A pretty good team here in Washington. Okay, Leonard Fournette, Kenny Stills, David Njoku. You guys can just see the rest. The rookie Henry Ruggs, Star Lutulele, another rookie. So they have a few rookies on this team, so that's good for them. They got Herbert. Saints get Myles Garrett, Kevin Byard, David DeCastro, Matt Ryan. Saints take the Falcons quarterback and lose Drew Brees to the Panthers. So that's pretty fun. The quarterbacks are moving around the division. AJ Green, Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram comes back to New Orleans. Scroll through the rest here. DK Metcalf, Isaiah Simmons, a rookie. And then now let's just move over to the Seahawks, who get George Kittle. They lose Russell Wilson and Bobby Wagner. They don't get either of them back. Trey Flowers, Marlon Mack, Avery Williamson. Konnikan Ngakoue goes to the Seahawks. Kyler Murray's their new quarterback. Jimmy Graham comes back. See what else we got. Some more players in here. Alright, let's just go to the next team. Now we move on to the Steelers, getting Mike Evans and Clowney. Okay. Fred Warner in there as well. And Vita Vea. So 2 Bucks. Mike Evans and Vita Vea. Terrell Casey. Larry Fitzgerald. Phillip Rivers as the quarterback. Devin Funchess. Darnell Savage. And you guys can just see the rest here. I'm just going to scroll through. Now the Texans, we have DeAndre Hopkins. So he goes back to the Texans. Richie Arcarnito, Kenny Galladay, pretty good 1-2 wide receiver. Denzel Ward, that's a good first corner. Got Mostert, Dante Jackson, Leonard Williams, Derek Carr is the starting quarterback. Just gonna scroll through the rest here because it's gonna take too long if I go through every player. And we got Russell Wilson goes to the Titans. Keenan Allen's also on the Titans. Aaron Jones as well. Lane Johnson. They get a Dory Jackson back, but I'm just going to scroll through the rest and you guys can just see. Corey Davis also comes back. So again, a lot of their big players back. Now Vikings, they get Fletcher Cox, Devontae Adams. So he goes from the rival Packers to the Vikings. And then we got Deion Jones, Jarvis Landry. I'm just going to scroll through the rest here so you guys can see. Mitch Trubisky is their quarterback, so the rival from the Bears comes to the Vikings. Jeremy Chin, a rookie for the Panthers. Let's move on to the Bears. We got Rodney Hudson, Darius Slay, TJ Watt, Austin Hooper, James White, Curtis Samuel. And then Gardner Minshew's the quarterback now of the Bears. Let's move over to the Bengals. We have Tre'Davious White, Aaron Rodgers, Cameron Hayward, Joe Mixon. Mixon comes back to the Bengals. Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones also comes back to the Bengals. Was a Bengal earlier in his career. Now a Lion. This team's pretty good. Deebo Samuel, Trey Boston, who's a safety for the Panthers. Josh Norman. I would say a pretty overall good team for Cincinnati. And then Buffalo, we have J.J. Watt and Tyreek Hill. Kyle Van Noy, Brandon Cooks. Scroll through the rest. They get Josh Allen back as their quarterback. Okay. John Ross is also there. So you have John Ross and Tyreek Hill, two of the fastest receivers in the game. Like, that's going to be scary for opposing defenses. Broncos, we have Michael Thomas, Cameron Jordan, Michael Pierce, Damian Harrison. Big Ben now the quarterback in Denver. And then I'm just going to move over to the next team. We have the Cleveland Browns with Bobby Wagner, Nick Bosa, Chris Goodwin, CJ Mosley. Let's see who their quarterback is. Jared Goff is the quarterback now on the Cleveland Browns. Scroll through here. All right. Now we're going to go over to the Buccaneers. Alexander, Tyler Lockett, Kareem Hunt. I think Kareem Hunt, for a lot of people, is underrated because he's a backup to Nick Chubb in Cleveland. Most people really don't know how good he is because he was really good in his rookie year with the Chiefs. He just ended up getting released after that. Matthew Stafford, the quarterback of the Buccaneers now. Now I'm just going to scroll through the rest so you guys can see. Remember, at any time if you want to pause so that you can look more and see all the players you can. Sam Darnold's a backup. Cardinals, we have Von Miller, David Bakhtiari, Marlon Humphreys, Eddie Jackson, Kareem Jackson. So two Jacksons as the safeties. Le'Veon Bell, Gerald McCoy. And you guys could see the rest there. And then we have Baker Mayfield as the quarterback now. I would say Cardinals fans would rather have Kyler Murray there, because I think Kyler Murray's better, but we'll have to see how their careers turn out. They're both still very young. And you guys can see the rest. Chargers, we have Aaron Donald. So he goes from the LA Rams to the LA Chargers, so that's fun. And then we have T.Y. Hilton, Darren Waller, Calvin Ridley. And then you guys can see the rest. Here we got Josh Allen, the pass rusher. Let's see who their quarterback is. Quarterback, they have Jordan Love, the rookie for the Packers. Guess they want to give him starting job in his rookie year. And then here's some more of the players. I'm going to move over to the Chiefs now. Super Bowl champs. They have Jalen Ramsey, Kenny Clark, Akeem Hicks, Greg Olsen, Kyle Juszczyk, Darius Leonard. DJ Moore now goes to the Chiefs. Colin Kaepernick is their quarterback. So Colin Kaepernick's been added into Madden. Obviously, right now, is not signed with an NFL team, so that wouldn't be the most realistic thing, because if the Chiefs or somebody wanted him, they would just sign him in free agency. But Colin Kaepernick, the quarterback of the Chiefs, now for the Colts, we have Jamal Adams, Levante David, Alvin Kamara. Pretty good top three. Delaney Walker, Christian Kirk. Quarterback is Joe Burrow, also a rookie, so he has some good weapons there they've surrounded him with. Now let's move over to the Cowboys. Roddy Stanley. Saquon Barkley goes from the rival Giants to the Cowboys. Adam Thielen comes over. Zach Ertz from the rival Eagles team. Cam Newton, the quarterback now in Dallas. CeeDee Lamb comes back. And then here's some more. Some rookies. They've drafted some rookies like Yeater, Jalen. Some rookies in there. And then also Cam, the running back, that's a rookie for the Rams. We got some rookies in there. And now the Dolphins, we have Gronk, Tom Brady. So Tom Brady and Gronk both do stay in Florida. Just now they moved down to Miami from Tampa, I guess. Marcus Lawrence, Andrew Whitworth, Todd Gurley. Devontae Parker comes back. They get him back. Chase Young. Oh, that's a good addition for them. And you guys look, we could see the rest here. Got Andy Dalton at the backup. And there's just some more of the players. So let's move on to the Eagles now. We have Brandon Brooks. They get him back. Amari Cooper goes from the rival Cowboys to the Eagles. A lot of players moving from their team to their rivals team. Mika's on here. DJ Reader. Will Lutz from the Saints is their kicker. Jerry Jeudy, a rookie. I haven't seen their quarterback yet. Well, they have Drew Lock from the Broncos. Jarrett comes back for the Falcons. They got Hightower, Emmanuel Sanders, Logan Ryan. Carson Wentz is now their new quarterback under center, since Matt Ryan is now under center for the Saints. Got Devin Singletary, a great year last year by Devin Singletary in Buffalo. Matt Breida. Just gotta scroll through the rest here. Nick Foles is a backup. Alright, I'm going to move over to the 49ers now. 49ers, we have Julio Jones, Dalvin Cook, Geno Atkins, Justin Tucker, Dak. Pretty good team there. If you guys could see, I'll just scroll through and you can see the rest here. Alright, let's move over to the Giants. Giants, they have Armstead, Derwin James, Evan Ingram comes back. And then they get Robbie Anderson, who was on the Jets, then the Panthers, and now goes back to New York just for the Giants. Philip Lindsay's in there. Just gonna scroll through the rest here. For the Jags, they get Tyrann Mathieu, Chris Harris, Melvin Ingram, sorry. Deshaun Watson, the quarterback under center there. A.J. Brown and Sammy Watkins. Alright, I'm just going to move over because this is taking a little bit of time, so I'm going to try to go a little bit quicker. Calais Campbell, Harrison. Look at this D-line. Joey Bosa and Calais Campbell. And then the secondary, Harrison Smith. That's a nice team for the Jets. And at corner, they have Marshawn Lattimore. This is a great defense. It looks like it's going to be a good defense. Middle linebacker, you got Edmonds. Looks like a great defense for the Jets. Maybe the Jets will actually do good for once. And at quarterback, they have Jameis Winston, so not great, but maybe their defense can carry them. Here, I'll go a little bit further down for you guys because I didn't really go far down, so you guys can see a little bit more of the players. Alright, now let's move over to the Lions. We have Chris Jones, Nick Chubb, Richard Sherman, Alex Mack, Juan Short, Marcus May. Kirk Cousins goes from the rival Vikings, or comes from the rival Vikings. Patrick Mahomes goes to the Packers to replace Aaron Rodgers. Julian Edelman, Taylor Lewan. So other than Patrick Mahomes, I would say this team isn't like that great compared to the other teams. Like, it's an okay team, but compared to the other teams, other than Patrick Mahomes, it's really not that great of a team. Well, hopefully Gostkowski can figure out how to kick for the Titans. Had a horrible first game. And now we're back to the Panthers, so we've gone through all the teams. We're going to simulate to the playoffs and see who makes it. And here we go. Let's see if my Panthers will actually be good in this, unlike they probably will be in real life. Alright, it looks like the Panthers made the playoffs at 9-7. Let's go look at the rest of the standings. So Panthers win the NFC South at 9-7. Let's see, best record in the NFL still goes to the Chiefs. Cardinals come in second, Ravens up there, Bills up there, Vikings up there, Rams, 49ers, Steelers, Jaguars, Pats still make it, Lions make it, Titans make it, Panthers make it, and football team make it. And then the worst record in the NFL now goes to the Eagles, and Buccaneers down there at 4-12. So Bucs, I guess, can't do well without Gronk and Brady. So let's look at who won MVP and all the awards. So we had the third best offense, the Panthers, so that's pretty good. And defense, we had the 8th. Okay, so the Panthers had a pretty good year. Now let's look at the yearly awards. Lamar Jackson for the Pats wins MVP. Baker Mayfield in second. And then you guys can see the rest of the top 10 here. Drew Brees from the Panthers comes in 7th. Colin Kaepernick comes in 5th. His return to the NFL. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Lamar. And as you guys can see, here are the rest. Brady comes in 9th. Defensive player, we have Khalil Mack. Aaron Donald comes in 2nd. And then there's the rest, as you guys can see. Joey Bosa now on the Jets. Rookie of the Year on the offense, Jordan Love. Getting a starting job in his rookie year. There's the Ravens. Defensive Rookie of the Year. I don't think Clowney is a rookie, but okay. I'm pretty sure that's a glitch. I don't think Clowney is a rookie. And now let's look at the NFC side of all these awards. We'll start with the rookies. Cam wins it. Then we have Justin Herbert coming 2nd. And Henry Ruggs coming 4th. So they probably had a great year, both of them. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Patrick Queen. Now let's go to Offensive Player of the Year. We have Baker Mayfield, Matt Ryan in 2nd. Drew Brees comes in 4th. Mahomes wasn't even in the MVP conversation. Comes in 9th in the Offensive Player of the Year. He must have had a bad year or a down year. We'll have to go see. Devin Bush from the Panthers makes it in 5th there. Alright, now let's go look at the stats overall. So Lamar leads the league in passing, surprisingly. 43 touchdowns and 14 interceptions. Let's see who led the league in touchdowns. Baker Mayfield with 47 and 7. That's a great ratio for Baker. And he's not the most in yards. He's about 500 less than Lamar, who led the league, but still a great ratio. Let's see who threw the most interceptions. Jared Goff, Jameis Winston. Well, Jameis Winston threw a lot last year. Minshew threw some. Drew Lock, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow in his rookie year throws one for every game.
Averaged.
So, Lamar up there. See, Lamar had a lot of picks, too, so. Now, let's see. Where is Patrick Mahomes? Like, where did Patrick Mahomes go? Patrick Mahomes definitely had an off year. Alright, there he is. He had 29 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 3,400 yards. Definitely an off year for him. Now let's look rushing-wise. Todd Gurley leads the league on the Dolphins. Touchdowns. Leader is David Montgomery with the Vikings, and Todd Gurley and Le'Veon Bell, Joe Mixon, and Devin Singletary in 2nd, all tied at 11. So let's go back to the yardage. Marlon Mack with the Seahawks has a good year. Alvin Kamara with the Saints has a pretty good year. Zeke has a great year. McCaffrey has a good year with the Panthers. Le'Veon does pretty well. Mark Ingram. And I'm just going to scroll through the rest here so you guys can see. Alright, here we are at receiving. Quincy Enunwa leads the league with 1,291 yards, 9 touchdowns. Leader was Tyler Boyd with 14. Gets over 1,000 yards for the Cardinals. Got T.Y. Hilton, Tyler Lockett, Emmanuel Sanders, Willie Snead, Julio with the 49ers. And you guys can see the rest. David Moore from the Seahawks has a great year for the Panthers now. And we can see the rest here. Let's see who led the league in tackles. Looks like Brown did. Jayon Brown. Sacks leader. Looks like 19.5 for Aaron Donald, 18.5 for Joey Bosa. That's a lot of sacks. Interceptions-wise, we had Drew Greenlaw with 6, and then Jonathan Joseph and Mike Hilton with 5. So, pretty good there. Now, I'm going to go and we're going to simulate the playoffs, and let's see who wins. So we're going to simulate this. Let's see. Will the Panthers lose to the 49ers or will they win? We lose. Let's sim to the Super Bowl and see who makes it. All right, we have the Cardinals and Titans in Super Bowl 55. And yes, it's a glitch by EA Sports. It should say 55 because 54 was last year when Patrick Mahomes won it. So we had the Jaguars beat the Pats. They get their revenge from the AFC Championship. Titans win. Baltimore destroys Pittsburgh. Washington gets the narrow win. San Francisco wins by about a touchdown. And the Lions destroy the Vikings. Now, divisional round. Titans get the narrow win over the Chiefs only by 3. Arizona wins by 10. Jacksonville destroys Baltimore. Washington gets the touchdown win over the 49ers. And then Titans beat their rival in the AFC South. Jaguars pretty good. And then Arizona gets the 5-point win over Washington. And then Super Bowl. Here we go. I'm going to go simulate it. Let me know if your favorite team made it to the playoffs and had a good year. We'll have to see how it goes. And let's see who wins this year's Super Bowl. Here we go. So according to Madden 21, if a fantasy draft happened in the NFL and it was all controlled by all the owners technically, because that's all the CPUs, because I didn't make any picks, we would see the Tennessee Titans win 37-30 against the Arizona Cardinals in the Super Bowl. So that's going to do it for this video. So thank you guys for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel down below if you're not already subscribed. Trying to hit 110 subscribers soon. And thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know any video ideas you have down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.